Day 7, 7:35 in the morning, and I'm making the attempt to go to Buckhorn right now, which is 9.5 kilometers away. So I'm just putting along at 6.5 kilometers an hour, drawing 500 watts, because I'm just going on batteries. Left Lovesick block. That is a really nice little spot. If you ever get a chance on the Trent Severn to stay there, plan on it. You're totally isolated. If you bring your own firewood, there's fire pits there. Very scenic. So heading to Buckhorn, then I'll make the decision on trying to get to Bobcaygeon, because there's thunderstorm warnings this morning. It's the latest is they've been pushed off till 11 a.m. So you know, I've got a window of opportunity. So when I want to conserve energy, of course everybody knows just go slow, but here's a good example. It's very overcast. I'm hardly producing any power. I'm producing 20 watts, which is nothing. I'm going directly into light breeze, which is probably 8 kilometers an hour off the wind, and I'm cruising along at 6.6 kilometers an hour, just slightly over 500 watts. I've got 6 kilowatts left in the batteries. So at that rate, I could go along, as long as I don't mind going slow, I could go along perfectly fine and get to my destination. Buckhorn, there's the falls coming out, and there's all kinds of boats all queued up to go through, so we're going to have to hang back, kind of wait our turn. Well, we're through Buckhorn, and that took quite a while. Lots of boats in there, lots of organizing. In Buckhorn, the wall is it's starting to open up a little bit, but still pretty full. Heading to Bobcaygeon now, so I'll be first heading southwest on Buckhorn Lake and into this wind. So that's going to be a tough slug for a while, but I'm going to just go really slow, and it's looking like the storm clouds are not as bad. We'll see. Then as I swing north, when I get down to the bottom of this lake, it cuts north again, so I'll have this wind behind me. I think it's Pigeon Lake. Yeah. Anyways, it's 28 kilometers to go to Bobcaygeon, so this will be an all-day affair. Cottager just came flying out in his boat and came up beside me, and you know, said he knew about me coming up the Trent and wanted to get some pictures. So that was a lot of fun. It's hard to talk to him over this wind. Yeah, I'm not going too fast right now. I'm just doing 5.2 kilometers an hour, and it's drawing 750 watts. But a few more kilometers, and then I'll be turning more north. Well, as you can see, everything is wet. I got caught in a cloudburst coming across Pigeon Lake there. Winds were just horrendous. I'm now in this sheltered area blocking the winds, and then I'll be turning more north, and so the breeze should be behind me. Another couple hours to Bobcaygeon. Well, I'm now heading north on Pigeon Lake, and the waves are pretty much behind me. They're kind of at my corner, but that really helps. So Bobcaygeon is, looks like, I don't know, about 7 kilometers further up. Not sure we're going to get another storm, possibly. I'm still trying to, well, I haven't even had a chance to dry things out here because I can't leave the wheel, but yeah, everything's wet. Well, after a couple of rainstorms, I'm finally getting to Bobcaygeon. This is where the canal cuts up, and not too far ahead will be the lock. Go through the lock and take shelter on the other side for the night. Well, this is Bobcaygeon, and it's a very nice lock site. One of my favorites. As soon as I got here, another downpour came, so I just finished mopping up. So I went 40 kilometers today, and it took me all day because I was just traveling at 5 to 6 kilometers an hour to conserve battery power because I was hardly producing anything. Haven't checked the state of charge yet, but I'm guessing it's around 40%. So tomorrow is supposed to be nice. I will have to go again a bit on the slow side to allow for recharging, because I've got to get the battery bank back up to 100% in the next couple of days before I tackle Lake Simcoe. Well, here I am at Bobcaygeon, sitting in my boat. It's all enclosed because we've had rainstorms just appear out of nowhere. I got caught in one major one this afternoon. Everything was soaked. So I spent all day getting here. I've only gone 40 kilometers total, but sometimes into a headwind as I was heading southwest. Or southeast, southwest, sorry, jeez. And but at the last part of the trip, coming north on Pigeon Lake, I had the waves behind me, so that was good. But I just cruised at 5 to 6 kilometers an hour all day, so I'm only drawing 600 watts because I was getting hardly any solar production. I'm now down to 43% state of charge, which means I got 4.3 kilowatts of power left in the batteries, which is still pretty good. Anyways, Bobcaygeon is a beautiful town. If you've never been there, well, I mean, the Tragically Hip even put it in one of their songs, so it's got to be good. I've been here before. It is really nice. And I'm going to go out for dinner tonight because it'll be my last opportunity to, I think, go out for dinner before I get to Bobcaygeon. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Hi. And can you go through everybody's names on the boat?
Sure. It's Mary, Peggy, Eileen, Peter, and David.
And all from New York.
We're all from New York, Buffalo and Albany.
Great.
Yep.
And it was wonderful meeting you and going out for dinner with you and talking, and I had a great time tonight. So thank you very much. And this is going to go in one of my videos.
All right. Shared stories, shared lives. It's all the best.
It is. Great.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Happy trails.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. So this is the rest of the crew from New York and that. And can you just mention your names?
Hello, Eileen. Peggy.
David.
Peter. All right. And I went out for supper with them and Mary, who you saw earlier. And we had a great time, great dinner, great conversation after.
Lots of beer.
Beer, yeah, lots of beer. And had a great old time. So thank you very much for just making my night.
Yay,
So our phones all rang off with an alert, tornado alert, alerting us that there's a possible tornado in this area going to hit. So chances are that it won't, but I've lowered the canopy almost all the way down. Need a little bit of headspace yet, but I'm just hunkering down